Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for Sunday. What is that? May 25th. So we're decorating a week ahead. We're back here on Tuesday. And this is the weekly overview we just finished. Now we're going to decorate for Sunday. And if you don't know how I decorate, I make each day a 2-page daily. So for instance, this is tomorrow, Wednesday, and I have my timeline, and then I have my extra sections to write for the whole day. And then I just open this spread and I see everything that I need to do for the day. So we're gonna get that ready for Sunday. Now I do like a weekly overview, which is what we did in the last video, where I can kind of pre-plan and look at my week. And then the 2-page daily gets very specific. So to do a 2-page daily, I do white out the tops here because I do not need these to have any days. And you may hear my husband's television in the background. Puts it kind of loud. And what stickers we're going to be using today are the Rongrong I Can I Will sticker book. And I wanted to come in and use these palm leaf stickers. So like this page will be done. We'll use a lot from this page. She actually has quite a bit in here. And I just thought they'd be fun to mix with this bright yellow from this Big Happy Planner vertical. And this is a memory keeping vertical. Before we get too distracted, I'm going to make my little timeline lines. So this is a little bit of a process, and I did explain this in one of my other videos where previously, so I have 6 planners here on 2 pages, and previously I was just flipping around to the different planners and then planning, you know, in my wellness planner, planning in my household planner, planning in my work planner. And the fun about that is you can try different layouts, so it is kind of fun to do that. But it ended up being pretty time consuming, and it was actually frustrating me. Just because if I had my wellness planner on my lap and I thought of something for work, I would just write it in my wellness planner and think I was going to transfer it to my work planner, but never did. So I'm saying all that to say that I know that this is a lot of maintenance to make this into a 2-page daily. It's not really a lot, but it is some maintenance, but I do think it's worth it. And I was doing time anyway, flipping through all the planners and planning in all the different sections. I wrote that too dark. I like to do a lighter line, but I'm a little distracted, so let's try. That's more of the line I like to use. That's okay, we'll leave those anyway. And I know it's slightly crooked. I did try a stencil, and it didn't work very well. So I make these lines about a ½ inch apart, and they end up being just about perfect for me. It gives me all the time slots that I need. And with the vertical, it does give me like a morning time block, an afternoon time block, and an evening time block, which I really like. Right, so that's all for that part. And then I just write in the times. And I have been writing in with this fine liner that came with like some Happy Planner kits. Let's see if it still has ink left. Okay, so I start planning at 9 a.m., but if I wanted to, I could take it up to 6 a.m. This line comes to 11 a.m. This line comes to 5 p.m. And that's how I get my little like time blocking sections, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I like it a lot. All right, so that is all the maintenance that we have for this page. We're ready to just go ahead and get some stickers on, and I'm gonna start with this page here. Plans. And then we have these two fun strips. I think I'm gonna grab my empty sticker pages just to get some stuff on here. This will also work. It's actually the same box, just without plans, so that's kind of funny. And we'll stick that one over here. I'm just coming through and grabbing some stickers that I think can work for the page. Okay, I think that's good. But the funny thing is I don't have any girls. I must have used them all. I mean, I have a couple here. They're kind of small and they don't really work. I mean, she might, oh no, her florals are a little brighter. So I think we're gonna grab the rainbow book. I really like to work out of one book, but it's not always possible. I think we can get away with some orange. So I'm thinking that, yeah, we'll probably do the orange. Let me, oh, we have some palm leaves in the green. I changed my mind. I think we'll do the green. And yeah, I think that's gonna look good. This is the only other girl with like a summery look. I think we're just gonna do this nice flowy. Now it's a little early for summer. A lot of gals use palm leaves for summer. So we're still in spring, but I just wanted to do the spread with these. The greens are slightly off, but that's okay. I think we're gonna be able to work with it. Okay, so that's what we have. And the other thing we're kind of small on are boxes. I don't really have a lot of boxes. So we'll see how we're gonna handle that. This looks a little crooked to me. Let me check it. Maybe. I don't know how well this is gonna come up. You know what, I'm not gonna try it. Rongrong boxes on Happy Planner paper. Not gonna be great. All right, let's get our girls somewhere. I guess we're gonna put this gal down here. No, we'll do her down here. I'll need room to write, so her dress just flows really, like swings out. And we're gonna put her up here. This makes me happy. Or maybe even, no, we'll put her here. Okay, and now we're just gonna get the rest of the stuff on. And we'll get these palm leaf florals on. I want this one in the top corner. Let's see what we have available. I just ripped it, but we can put it back together. Come on. It's actually the one right there, so maybe in this corner? Okay. Put this one up here. And we have a couple of quotes. And feed this quote into here. We might feed this quote into here. But giving them each a leaf. I think that's pretty much it, but we have these two strips here that are decorative, and then we have this one box. So I'm gonna put the box up here. Grab the two strips. I'm gonna put this one over plans. Then we need a nice spot over here for this one. Let's put it in the corner. There's like nothing over here, but we are gonna add washi. Okay, honestly, it's cute enough. It has space for everything I need. Okay, looking at my washi, I do have some palm leaf washi. How cute is that? I think it's from a student planner kit that I had from a long time ago. Oh, that ripped. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, the colors. But I'm going to use it anyway, because when I'm going to be able to use palm leaf washi, I have no idea. When will I ever be able to use this again? So let's get this on. I just lost it because it ripped. Here we go. Okay. Now where do I want to come from? I think over here. It is definitely not perfect for the look, but that's okay. Oh, this is old washi, so I think the student planner might have been 2016 that this came from, so let's go slow. Here we go. It's fun though, I like it. Yeah. It has this like darker leaf that kind of goes with the flow a little better. But overall I'm liking this spread, and I'm not a palm leaf gal. I know some people love them. Maybe it reminds them of like vacation. Where do I want to put it? I think here's fine. Oh, did it again. Again, let me remind you, my husband's television, super loud. That is what you were hearing in the background. Let's get that back in. Okay. Yeah, I don't love the green of it, but it's actually okay. Now, the last thing, oh, let's put these back. Everything else looks really cute though. This blue was a little off, but it had some of the leaves, and then the girls are a little brighter, but I still really like them. It is super fun, so it's gonna work well. All right, so we're gonna get the date on. I did grab it in the green, and I want to put it up here, but I know it's not going to cover everything. This is my favorite picture of this week, so I thought to put the date over here because I didn't cover this up with something else that was cute. It does not look great on this yellow shaded box, but maybe we can kind of cover most of it. I was thinking of just doing Sunday, May like that, and maybe the 25th like that. So it doesn't look too bad. All right, so palm leaves. I know we're thinking summer and it's way too early on May 25th, but it has been really hot here. But like tornado storm muggy hot. No, I think it's super fun. All right. I like it better than I thought I was going to because I don't like the palm leaves, but I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get it back into the planner. So I'm gonna finish getting this week decorated. So we're only on Tuesday, May 20th. I'm gonna finish getting a week ahead decorated, and then we will go ahead and get our June setup, which will be a different planner for my 2-page daily that I'm making into a 2-page daily, and then the same big vertical layout, just the June design from the 2019 Happy Planner big vertical planner, and those will be my new planners. It's going to be a super fun video, so stay tuned for that. As for now, I really do like how this turned out, considering I'm not a fan of palm leaves at all. I think it's super fun and cheerful and cute. Next video we will do Monday, May 26th. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.